What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Doge to Bitcoin. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers. And when we do hit that mark, I will be doing a cryptocurrency merchandise giveaway at 5K. So I'm very excited for that. Hopefully you guys have all subscribed if you are watching. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. We're going to be looking at, obviously, the market. We're looking at Litecoin taking off, doing very nicely, up quite a bit, as well as Doge, like, out of nowhere, just flying up, literally going to the moon and then some. So we're definitely going to be doing that. I'm very excited. I definitely want to be checking that out as well. So currently right now I'm on the coin market cap, like we do in every video, is basically we look at this to get a general consensus of what exactly is going on within cryptocurrency. You know, instead of just jumping right into some technical analysis, we can judge on the day if it's just that one coin doing bad or if the whole market's doing bad, if the whole market is doing good. So for those beginners who like to watch the channel, that's why we look at this. That's why I recommend when you decide to invest or decide to purchase a coin, definitely check out the coin market cap and look at the overall, you know, more of the macroeconomic sense instead of the micro, which we will be doing in a second. So you guys can notice current market cap is 235.8 billion, 24-hour volume of 13.2, and a 52.6% Bitcoin dominance. So if we compare that to yesterday, not only do we have around, I want to say $6 billion up on market cap, we see a 24-hour volume around, I'd say $2 million up. Or actually, sorry, $2 billion up. My apologies. And then we see a lower Bitcoin dominance, about I'd say 0.5%, 0.6%. I believe we were at like 53.1, 53.2% yesterday. So slightly lower. Nothing to be quite worried about. The reason we're seeing the dominance drop is because we're seeing alts right now getting quite a bit of a pump in volume, in my opinion. Scrolling through the market, we are having a beautiful day. I'm actually seeing a lot of double-digit coins right off the bat. You guys can see a lot of double-digit coins. Wow, 20% jumps in some coins. But looking at the top 10 like we do, only one seems to be down. So off of that note, you guys can see we're only up not too much, you know. So we're only up for, I would say we're still in a consolidation point. We're not breaking out, we're not falling, because some of these coins, majority of them are only up 1 or 2%, 3% tops. Bitcoin Cash seems to be the outlier, up 11.44%. EOS down only 0.49, but for the most part, they're either not moving at all or they're up 1 or 2%. So they do look good. Bitcoin above 7,000, which is nice to see. 7,187. Ethereum literally about to break that 300. We'll check that out in a minute. Up $294, and then where is Litecoin? Litecoin at 65.60, definitely making some moves, up 5% on the day. So pretty cool. So I wanted to show you Doge, which is just absolutely wild. Doge is up 40%, 39.72, currently at 0.006 of a dollar, 0.006 of a dollar. So very low, but believe it or not, up quite a bit. Redcoin actually up 19%, Verge up 19% at 0.1017, Siacoin, Dash up 10%. I know somebody wanted me to look at that too. Digibyte up 8. Some good coins are up, in my opinion. Some very good coins. So just to start this off, as you saw in the title, Doge mooning. Check this out. This is absolutely wild. Parabolic movements. I was not anticipating a move as such, and I was not expecting to see such a giant leap so quickly. But, you know, this tells me a lot, guys. This really does tell me a lot, and I wanted to share that with you. So I'm kind of seeing where a, you know, resistance line could potentially be. I know I see one right here, but we're actually above that. There's one right there. I'm going to draw that right here. Right there. Okay. And then there's one a little bit higher right here. So what I want to talk about with this Doge is a lot of people think we're in a bearish market, and that may be true. So to some who see this, this should hopefully change your opinion on the markets and stop being so strong-headed, so thick-skulled, in essence, if we are in a bearish market, why would such a small altcoin break up on good news? It said that Doge was partnering or getting involved with Ethereum, you know, the second biggest cryptocurrency, or I believe the third. Let's see. Let's go to the coin market. I just wanted to clarify. It is the, second biggest. Cool. Ripple is the third. XRP, sorry, is the third. So what this tells you guys is that anything can happen. So I want you guys to really think about the potential any coin can have at any given moment. Nobody could have really called this parabolic movement. We could have seen a possible retracement back up. My conservative approach would have been to move up to the high-low MMA like we did. We then broke through and then just took off. And I would have seen if we got above the high-low MMA, this downtrend would have been the next point of resistance, but we just blasted through that. Now, this is not a long-term thing. This isn't sustainable, and we are most likely going to fall just as quickly, in my opinion, or we are definitely going to come back down. But to see this parabolic movement so quick in a cryptocurrency means it is almost impossible to say that it can't happen in anything else. So for this to happen in Doge, who's to say it can't happen in Litecoin? No one. It definitely can happen, and I wanted to show you guys that even in a bear market, things like this can happen. You know, it's cryptocurrency. It's volatile as hell, and things, you know, of this nature can happen so quickly. So that's what I want you guys to pay attention to. But otherwise, Litecoin is actually looking quite nice. You can see we actually popped up right off that $55 support, which I said was a pretty big support. And if you listened and bought at 55, you would have been up $10 per coin, which is quite a bit. You own 10 coin, that's $100. So that's pretty cool. We are moving up quite nicely. There is a small uptrend that I can try to draw in right here. Something like this, I'd say. A very small, slight uptrend. To pull up that RSI, that relative strength index for right now, you guys can see that we are currently at around 54. So plenty of potential to move up on the daily. You can see we're trying to, or coming up to a resistance at around 66, and I did not mean, I accidentally reset my lines not too long ago, and it kind of reset them, so it kind of made them disappear, but I believe this is what it was. Yes, I think that's how the line was. So this is pretty much how it should have been. I'm sorry for that to have moved out. And you can see we're heading up. You know, we're out of the downtrend. We're out of that 8-month, 9-month downtrend. So we should start to head up. And in my opinion, I can almost definitely say we're going to head back up to this high-low MMA. Probably at least $80 in my opinion. We may see an $80 Litecoin very soon. If not, maybe 82, 85 in that region, only because the relative strength, the high-low MMA is starting to come in. And that's truly where the price looks like it's heading to. And it's going to try to get there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see an $80 Litecoin in the next couple of weeks. I actually wanted to just check out the 4-hour really quick before I changed charts. So one thing really nice to notice is I believe we are now trading above the high-low MMA. Instead of using it as a resistance, which you can see we have been using so many freaking times. You can see all of this resistance right here, all of this downwards pressure. And we finally managed to break above, bounce up off of it, and are now using it as a support, which is very nice. Some resistance right here. I'm going to actually move that line up right there. You can see that resistance. But otherwise, things seem to be trading quite nicely on Litecoin, even on the 4-hour. You guys can see we were overbought. That is why the slight pullback has been happening right now. And I think some consolidation sideways would be very nice to maintain $65 for the next day or two to catch up with the support, this slow moving uptrend. And then we can try to break some more smaller resistances and eventually get back up to that $80 level we're all, you know, anticipating. Moving on to Bitcoin, and then we're going to wrap things up with Ethereum. Bitcoin looks quite nice, in my opinion. I think things, and I know a lot of you guys like to tease me for saying in my opinion. I don't know why, but if it gets you to watch it and you like hearing my voice say in my opinion, then I'll add it in. But definitely we're trading up. There's a more, I think, an unsustainable uptrend right here. You guys can see within Bitcoin. So this is not sustainable. It is for the short term, and it's nice that it's helping us break through, but I think we're going to trade out of it. I don't think it's that sustainable in my opinion. So nice to see that we broke above. We didn't close the candle above there. We actually shot up all the way to like 7,300. You can see we hit a very, very, very big resistance that I called. But it's nice to see that we finally caught back up to the high-low MMA. We're trading sideways. We started a new candle right now on the daily, and I'd like to see the candle close above the high-low MMA, and that will kind of reassure me that we should start to trade within this channel that the high-low MMA is creating, and then potentially break out and move up higher from that. Just to zoom in on the 4-hour right now, just to look at it quickly. I haven't looked at it in a while. You can see the trend line is actually a lot nicer on the 4-hour and a lot more of a reassuring thing. It's definitely there. So it is trading sideways. You can see we are starting to move up, and we are actually above the high-low MMA on the 4-hour, which looks quite nice. We were almost about to enter overbought, pulled back down slightly, so there is still plenty of potential. Truly, I think we're just going to trade sideways to catch back up to this uptrend and then try to break $7,300 and then try to move higher. But to wrap things up with Ethereum, another day of consolidation, guys. Another day of consolidation. You can see where that trend line is. Resistance band at the top right here. Used it as support in the past. Now it's acting as resistance. And again, Ethereum seems to be trading sideways. Well, it is trading sideways. You can see the pattern right here. And I truly think it's going to catch up to this downtrend and hopefully pop through and regain support and try to retest its high-low MMA that's kind of slowly coming in right at around $420 in that region. Otherwise, that's going to wrap up the episode for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notification, leave a giant thumbs up if you like the content and you want to see more. Otherwise, check out my BitTube account. It's a way to watch my videos and actually get paid in cryptocurrency. Really cool. Link in the description, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.